So it's you who create the opportunity.
Yes,
Opportunities will not
yes,
come to you.
yes. My mother was sitting in the road and everyone would see her like this. Now this is the time to see her up. He always used to tell me that we can help others, ma, without any expectation from others. It's not about getting the things together. It's all about giving to the right person. Many assets in their name, but they did a lot of good deeds. That made us to be what I am today. I was totally broken out into thousands and thousands of pieces because I lost my parents at the age of 22. He made a lot of girl children to study. That children are coming and crying, I'm having a good life because of you, brother. I'm shocked.
हेलो एवरीवन, आपका स्वागत है फिर से एक बार थिंक इट पे। एंड आज की हमारी गेस्ट हैं अ वेरी स्पेशल पर्सन who is daughter of a farmer, a chartered accountant, and most important, she is a philanthropist. ये एक social worker हैं who have recently received an award from CA Institute for Women Excellence in Social Service. आइए इनसे जानते हैं कि इनने किस तरह से सोशल सर्विस में अपना नाम बनाया एंड नॉट जस्ट नाम बनाया, एग्जैक्टली उनने किया क्या है। वेलकम मैम, माई सेल्फ निधि एंड मैम का नाम है सीए पेच्ची थंगवेल। सो सबसे पहले आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम योर नेम इटसेल्फ. Would you like to share with us what does it mean by Petchi?
My full name is actually Petchi Ammal.
Okay.
But when they joined me in the school, that headmaster was telling that it is too long, keep it as Petchi. So now it become a very unique name that easily people can remember me.
Okay.
Earlier days, in my school days, college days, I just go and fight with my mother. Why you kept me Petchi? It's a very old name, like that I was fighting. But now I feel very happy that people remind me it was a unique name, and they just call me like so it's a God's name that we usually tell for education Saraswati, right? For Saraswati, another lot of names are there, and another name is Petchi.
Okay, wow.
So it's a name of God, and my parents loved that name. When I born, immediately my mother called me, oh my God, Petchi has born to us, like that.
Oh wow, that's so nice. And you somehow became chartered accountant, which is again related with knowledge and Goddess Saraswati.
Yes, of course. I'm not school topper or anything. I'm just average student. I have not realized my education.
Okay.
But when I come to the college, that time I realized my parents' hard work, my father's hard work, how much they are struggling to get me the education. When that realization started, I was the topper of the college. Wow. And I really came to CA that this is a CA is a field where there is no requirement of fees and all. It's a whatever the money we getting from the stipend, that would be equal to the amount which it is more than we can get it. So I will always used to say that this is a nil cost course. And of course, we only one thing is required is we need to put our effort in a proper guidance. So there are a lot of people. My guru, Shivakumar sir, was there. He's my mentor. He financially supported, and he's like my father. He taken care of me. And like that, many people helped me to come to this to become a chartered accountant. Many people supported me. My parents given me the graduation, but good-hearted people near me. Among them, one of the people, the most important person is Mr. R. Shivakumar sir.
Okay.
Who is a partner in Kara & Co. He was supported me with financial, moral, and guidance, everything. So with his guidance, I could able to finish the CA in first attempt.
Oh wow, that's brilliant. So who exactly introduced you to this chartered accountancy course?
My professor Meena madam, she could not able to make it. She loved studying. But her father was telling, do anything but not CA, because if you want to do CA means you have to go outside. His father was telling that you can sit in your house, you can study anything. She was a doctorate.
Okay.
But she finds some intelligence in me, and she insisted me. The first seed was seeded by my professor Meena Kumari madam. She was
College
telling,
professor?
yes, college professor. She was telling that, Pichi, I could not able to make the dream. You are my child. Why can't you make a dream of mine? You can come up like that. In initial days, he used to taught me accounts and all at um after college hours, and
Mm.
she only passionate about introducing me into the CA course.
Okay.
And when I express my feel to my parents, and my brother also, one of the person who is a main reason for my education,
Oh.
my elder brother, he sacrificed his studies. That's the reason I am the only graduate in my family.
Oh.
So he was telling that I was going and telling I want to do CA.
Mm.
How much it is required? Said that monetary it is lesser amount only, but it requires hard work. Okay, okay. If you wish, you do like that. We don't know anything about CA. I
Hmm.
just jumped into the CA, and most inspiring person is one man. I was just attending one day seminar in our Madurai branch.
Okay.
That time it is 2000. uh, Yearly once one program will be conducted in branch.
Hmm.
Nowadays there are
One.
hundreds of
Correct.
programs they are
Correct.
doing. That time we would be searching for the motivations, everything. So one man was chief guest, I will tell you that name. He was throwing a question that one person failed in a 10th standard.
Hmm.
Do you think that that person can become a CA? Everyone is saying no, no, no. And he was telling that I'm that person, yeah. I have passed and I'm sitting here as a chief guest. Why
Oh
can't
wow.
you all? So I inspired by that word, and I was telling to myself, when a person failed his 10th standard could pass CA means I'm at least just passed, so I can also get this CA through. So I taken that inspiration word from Mr. Rajendra Kumar, who is a present Central Council member.
Yeah, he's a
He
specialist in indirect taxes, I believe.
Yes, yes, he is
Hmm.
specialized in indirect taxes, and he's very friendly man, and he helps lot of students.
Hmm.
Even if you see in SARC, the library was there. It was the world class library which was set up by our that then regional member. That time he was a regional member and chairman of SARC.
Oh wow.
He did that. So that time and all, he was very friendly. I
Okay.
know him in 2003 when after that thing, I started involving myself not only in education.
Hmm.
I started involving in all the activities of our institute.
Oh.
I just love my institute without any expectation. That love is unconditional love.
Nice.
But institute is loving back me in form of different things. So I even without knowing what is paper presentation,
Hmm.
I was having the eagerness, and I have the ambition to present a paper, and I got the opportunity to present the paper in 17th All India Conference at Nagpur. I
Wow.
never went out of my Madurai town. I could be able to travel thousands of miles along
Hmm.
with my mother, and we went there. That is my first success stepping stone. In all India level, I participated in paper presentation, and I got award for best paper presenter.
Oh wow.
That from students day, that is my first success in CA field.
Okay, that's amazing.
So like that we traveled and completed the CA.
Great. I've come across a lot of students who don't even know about all these activities happening in the institute. They don't know what is paper presentation, and they feel that paper presentation is something done by experts only and we cannot be a part of it. Would you like to break it down and make it easy for them to understand that what is
Mommy,
it
there should be a
exactly?
passion should be there. I just want to tell it in one word. Bookworm can become a chartered accountant, but they can't be a achiever like that. You should have a passion about exposing yourself to the things. You have to come out of the shell. And yeah, when I was presenting the paper, I don't know English. I don't know anything. When I was I was afraid of speaking the things, but I prepared the things, I mugged it up, and I have that. Even when I did my first paper presentation, mic was not working.
Oh,
Everyone in that auditorium, it was thousands of people. All the thousands of people were uh, thinking themselves that this poor little village girl will come down. But what made me to speak is, in the front row, without knowing anything, I just, all the thousand people is not seen in front of me.
hmm.
I just see my mother, he kept smiling. That smile made me to speak that time.
Wow.
No, let it be. I raised my voice and I started speaking. Then immediately within few seconds, it is all right. So
Wow.
it's all about starting the things, ma'am. It has to come from you.
Hmm.
You have to be the thing. It's not that I have to be expert in English. Simple English is enough, ma'am. If you could able to communicate to others, that is enough. You should have a passion of speaking. And the first thing is you have to what I would say is, you have to participate. You just participate. And 100 programs are happening means, at least they have to make sure that they are participating in um, celebrations or some seminars yearly. It's not just bookworm. Okay, the students think that, Mare, I am CA student, I am not supposed to go to any program. No, no, nothing like that. 24/7 I study. No, that's not the right thing. There should be a balance. They have to study as well as they have to participate in some programs. It should
Hmm.
be like a jolly travel.
Yeah.
I did like that only. We have been searching when the and the same thing, when you are recognized with even a small thing, give that gratitude to your parents. That day, everyone presented, there four five people got award, but myself has been come in the magazine of all over India, because one moment I had a thought that my mother all the way came along with me, so let me give this gratitude to my parents. I requested the minister who was the giving the
Chief
award,
guest.
chief guest. I requested, can I bring my mother here? They said, yeah, yeah, you can bring. The need in my heart to make my mother to come to the stage. See, my mother was sitting in the road and everyone would see her like this. Now this is the time to see her up. So
Wow.
let me use that opportunity. So I asked permission, and I went down and I picked my mother and came. So the first award of my CA was received by my mother.
Oh,
She
wow.
was so happy to receive that award. I have not waited. Let me complete CA. Let me achieve something.
Nice.
Even the small thing, immediately share it with the parents. Nowadays, the students thinks that, let me achieve something great and share it. They would be getting prize in quiz or competition. They never even tell to their parents.
Hmm.
On seeing the status or something, they might came to know. So whatever happens, we have to first intimate to our parents. That is very very important, because they are the only creature in this world. They love you unconditionally.
That's
Parents
true.
are our living gods.
Okay, so coming to the social service part,
Yes.
institute has recently facilitated with you. Institute has recently facilitated you with this award for Women Excellence Award in Social Service.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to know that what are these Women Excellence Awards, and then I would also like to know that what is it about social service.
Yes. Our Institute of Chartered Accountant of India has forever first Women Excellence Award. This is the first time they are coming out with this,
Oh,
and under five categories, ma'am. Lifetime Achiever Award, Creator of Value Award, and so women in social service, and independent directors,
okay,
and also the performer of year, the CA of the year, like that, five categories.
okay,
And under five categories, they have first place, second place, third place, like that. I have the one, I have been awarded with first position in social service, jointly with some other person,
okay,
not in our social category, in some other category.
okay.
So um, I never expected this, and always my husband will tell that when you are giving to the people, you will be very joyful. Giving is a joy.
Hmm.
Everyone is celebrating Christmas. This is a they will give gifts to others and they will be very happy. The person giving will be happy, but the person who is getting, no, they would be little embarrassed and they feel hesitated. So we never took a photo of them, but without knowing to them, he will stand up and we take one or two snaps for ourselves to memory purpose.
Hmm.
What happened, after I complete the CA, I got a good job in Deloitte.
Hmm.
My Sivakumar sir, no, he usually give very lot of helping students. So I will give donation to him like that. Like it's just started.
Hmm.
And one day he was telling that in December month, what he will do, no, that Shivakumar sir, he used to buy a lot of bed sheets and keep it in a car. He go in the midnight of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. The people who are sleeping in the roadside, he will go and put that bed sheet on them and he come back. No one will know that who has given this.
Oh.
For that, he will be doing like that. He's telling that you have to do like that. So I was being backdrop. I would be giving donation like that only for such activities of giving education and for that bed sheet and all. And one day, no, after 6 months, no, one man, Mr. Selva Ganesh, he's from a village background. He was a qualified chartered accountant. He helped me, supported me in some aspects to become a CA. That man was calling me for give a speech to the village student. I was wondering, sir, why? No, Pechi, you have to give it back to the society. You should not be always a receiver. You
Hmm.
have to give it back, not in the form of donation or anything.
Hmm.
You have to go and tell that if I could achieve, why can't you? You just speak from your heart. Then all the way I went to that Kadambur village, and for the first time I was doing my service in front of a lot of
Everyone.
childrens in an open space only. There, the receiving was when we are very hungry. If they give some little bit of bread, they eat like anything. No, like that they received like anything.
Wow.
So from that moment, I had a habit that let me give this speech only to the rural area and to government schools,
Okay.
not to very where the big shots childrens will study and they
Hmm.
will call me for we will pay you. I never speak for money, ma'am. Only for free of cost. I travel across South India. I give a motivational speech to the students in government schools and in villages everywhere, because they just want the food like that. That is what education for them. I
Hmm.
will tell them I'm not here for whoever choosing a dessert.
Hmm.
Their tummy is full and they are choosing a flavor. I won't go and motivate them. I
Hmm.
motivate a student who is a needy people. That is my first step towards social service.
Okay.
After that, started giving food to the roadside people. And 4 5 years ago, even I give donation to my sir. I started buying 10 bed sheet and I started doing the same form of going in the night and
Hmm.
giving the bed sheet. I feel somehow soul filled thing. But when we full pledged started doing the social services, part of our life, how it came is I got married in 2012.
Wow.
My husband is a very good man. Always girl children are princes of their father. I'm very lucky that I'm a princess of my husband. Uh,
Wow.
he was uh, he was such a nice guy. He encouraged me to do the service, but he will tell that don't keep all things in one place and call the people and give.
Hmm.
If you give it to 100 people like that, it will deserving people will get only 10.
Hmm.
Keep the 100 in some place, take two bags, go to the hut place where they are, give it to them.
Hmm.
So out of 100 we will try to reach 100.
Hmm.
We will search the people. We will put things in our car. We just on the way go, we see some people in the roadside, we just give them.
Hmm.
We just doing like that. In 2015 in flood, Chennai flood, I learned a lot of things. People will come with lot of things, man. but in one place they stand. They take effort to collect the things, but they don't take extra one step ahead to go to give it to the needy people. It need little bit of distance.
Hmm.
They have to travel in water like that.
Hmm.
So that time I learned a thing, that it's not about getting the things together. It's all about giving to the right person,
Hmm.
needy person. For that I have to take one step ahead, and I have to go to their place. I have to bend myself physically. I have to get strain, and I have to reach out there. So like that, in 2015 we did a very good job. We took adoption of one village. I
Wow.
learned a lot of things from that.
Okay.
What I will do, no, somebody is, if I find someone is taking 2 3 bags, I will call them as a leader. You are the leader, I'll give you extra, you take in charge. Please assign everyone, we will go to everyone house. So she will be ruling that place. I will
Hmm.
just give it, and my job is done. She will
Wow.
take care of everything. I give extra 2 packets, she also happy, I am also happy that
Hmm.
the work is done.
Right.
So like this we started small things, and like that, uh, work pressure sometimes will go along with that. For birthday celebration we won't go outside, we buy foods, and we serve it in the roadside people. We took a car, we keep it some side, and sometimes I travel in the two-wheeler and give
So
it to the
all this
needy.
was happening in Madurai or in Chennai?
In Chennai, ma'am.
Okay.
All these things was happening in Chennai, and I was just wondering how this habit came in. My father and mother, no, they were very poor, but they help others. The only assets which they have created for us, goodness, all good kindness of wishes of other families.
Wow.
They helped many poor people to get married, and they take a loan for somebody, and they spend money and they get marriage. They solve the
Oh,
problems of others. They would be like shelter for many people.
wow.
They don't have any assets, ma'am, any assets in their name, but they did a lot of good deeds. That made us to be what I am
That's the
today.
biggest asset, I believe.
Yes,
And you are the perfect example of it.
yes.
Great.
And after this period, small things are happening. And earlier, before 22nd May 2022, it's a fancy number, right? 22nd May 2022.
Hmm.
Before that, social service is part of my life. It's just a part of my life. And but now that is my life.
Oh.
uh, oh, you might be wondering how. I told you, no, I'm the princess of my husband. He's a very good mentor for me. He's a lovely husband. He's a good advisor to me. He always guide me in a proper way to do the things in a different way with a perfect sense. And my parents given me the education, but what I am today to be, for what I am, was all credits to my husband. He will allow me to be childish, but in every aspect he corrects me. And but I think that I am getting permission from my husband and doing the things. But unfortunately, I never knew that he loves more doing social service than me.
Oh.
When at his funeral only I came to know that. I was shocked. With He said good night, but he's not there to say good morning. It's a silent heart attack between 3 to 4 p.m. I
Oh.
was totally stuck up. That time only I came to know that without my knowledge, he made lot of girl children to study. That children are coming and crying, I'm having a good life because of you, brother. I'm
Wow.
shocked. And many people are telling that he do service to that, and I was seeing lot of donation list, everything in his thing, and I came to know his wishes to help others. He always used to tell me that we can help others, ma, without any expectation from others. He did that. So I was totally broken out into thousands and thousands of pieces, because I lost my parents at the age of 22. my father in 1 year, very next year my mother. That time he came into my life as a good friend. Then over a period we get into a married life, and we had a very great life. We never had a kid, but I was much worried about that. Then he will motivate me that, hey, you are taking classes, bro, you have numerous CA students as your kids, yeah. Whoever you are giving advice and whoever you are motivating, they are your kids. If we have, it is going to be one kid, but now you are mother for thousands and thousands of kids. Like that he will motivate me. So
What did he used to do?
he used to give education to the girl children's, ma'am. His main aim is to
By profession?
by helping them to pay the fees.
No, what
And
was, I mean to say, what was his profession?
he's a engineer,
Okay.
and he was into state government. He worked with revenue department, under that some survey department. He was a senior post, and he
Okay.
had a good position. And we never run behind money, ma'am, both of us. We run behind good love and affections, and we do our work, and we will just sit. Automatically everything will come to our basket. That is totally different.
Yeah.
So when I was broken into thousands of pieces, I took a decision boldly that no, I was a positive role model for many. I should not go like a ordinary girl. I am a nightingale of my sir, R. Shivakumar sir. So I have to live for others. I have to give to back to the society. My education should not go unvalid, or the things. I have to work good. Now also I'm in that first year itself, within a month I paid a fees for 10 students who are studying very poor background. They could not able to pursue higher 7th standard, 8th standard,
Oh.
10. I paid immediately, and I started a trust named Petchi Thangavel Charitable Trust on his birthday, 13th June 2022 itself.
Okay.
That day was a very heart filled with a lot of worries, sadness, everything. But I boldly went and I registered it, and I whatever I earn, even I die after that, somebody should get education from my trust. I
Hmm.
will create asset. I will put it in an FD. From that money, even two children study, they will make others to study. So we have to give it back in the form of education. So what I do know, I choose a girl first graduate, and I taken care of all the expenses. I joined along with Anbupalam, News 7 Anbupalam, Tamilnadu, 10 years back. I do join programs with them. I also a natural lover, ma'am. I love planting trees, so I create awareness among students for planting trees. We distribute siblings
Were
to
you also
many.
part of Save the Soil mission?
What, ma'am?
Save the Soil mission, it was launched by
No,
Sadhguru.
not like that. But we, along with that Anbupalam, I go for natural saving thing, and a lot of medical camps. Like that, people will ask me how you manage your work with this service.
Hmm.
I planned in such a way that I have very limited clients. I do only for them, and I have plenty of times to spend it for my
Hmm.
because what pleasure you will get, that you need to concentrate on more. When I am giving back to the society, I am so happy. So my husband is the inspiration for me to take this forward my life, that okay, he has left me some word, that to give education to the girls and to help the needy people. Even we have to be very careful, ma'am, when we are doing social service, because
Okay.
there are people, uh, they know your soft heart, and they'll try to betray you. We need to
Hmm.
be very careful.
How do
And
you get to distinguish between these people?
uh, really, the needy people will not come and ask you. Even you go and ask, I help, they will say that it's all right, like that and all. I pay directly to the institution. I won't give money to the people.
Okay.
That I won't do. I
Okay.
will ask the college name. Nowadays we have GPay. I'll
Hmm.
get the GPay thing in the WhatsApp. I'll pay through the where they are studying. I
Oh,
never give it to them as a cash. It is like
nice.
entertaining them to cheat us. It's
Correct.
not fault on them. It's fault on us. We should not be getting cheated. We
Hmm.
should be aware.
Correct.
I'm sure, ma'am, the person who is really in need, they will hesitate to get it. They won't come and ask you.
Hmm.
Here we go and find the people. I have my friend circle. I have a few CAs. These people will give me some insights. Na, I will, without knowing to them, we will have a background check through few people. On seeing them itself, we could able to come to a conclusion that yes, they are deserving. We just go and see their house surprisingly,
Hmm.
so we could able to see that. And see, I'm alone when my husband left me, but now I was occupied with my students only taking care of me.
Hmm.
What we when we give unconditional love to this world, it will come back with some other support. Always they take care of me. They are trying to take care of me like my husband, parents, like that.
Wow.
So they were very careful on taking care of me. It's what I'm telling you, know, this is a beautiful world. What we give it to the world, it will come back multiple from different people. We will not
There is
expect
a phrase,
anything.
there is a phrase which says that good deeds will definitely come back to you, just that maybe from other sources.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I am helping some X person. Now I won't get help from X. I will get help from A, B, C, D, where
Hmm.
I not even known. And what I would tell to the people is, we can't sacrifice 100% to the society, but we have to make sure that 1% we give back to the society in a dedicated way. That will make an impact in everyone's life.
Hmm.
And I would say to my students that if you study some other education, you will be helpful for your one family, but you become a chartered accountant, you can take care minimum 100 families. 2 months back, we went to a village. There we have been giving bags to 250 students.
Hmm.
I never expected anything, but we given and we came. One girl filled, we gave school bags and water bottles. That girl filled water in that bottle and she just ran to me. And she asked me, "Shall I kiss you, ma'am?" Like that. I said, "Yeah, with pleasure." Like that, I kneeled down and I showed my this cheese, and she was kissing me. It was naturally.
Oh.
Some of my friend have captured it
Oh,
by we will say that
candid pose.
candy post. Really, really, it looks very beautiful.
Oh, wow. That's so cute.
And that's what during COVID time, everyone will give to the people who is needy visible. We go to a place where no one is noticed. From the road inside 2 kilometers, some four families were living, and kids were there. We
Oh,
went there and we gave lot of things for their needies, and we came back. It's not about 1,000 people we give. Even we give to two deserving people, our heart will filled with joy.
yeah, right. And that's a different kind of joy altogether.
Yes, yes, it is totally different kind of joy, and we feel soul filled.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my purpose of life is fulfilled. Like that, we will be happy. That's what, when we never expect anything, automatically the God will give.
Hmm.
So all praise and glory to God, and I'm my sincere and heartful thanks to our ICI. I'm so happy, and I just dedicate this award to my husband, because he's the one who taught me to help the needy people without any expectation. That is very, very important.
So, in today's era, if someone wants to do something uh, as a part of social service, what would be your suggestion for them? What they should be doing? Should they uh, distribute some money or distribute some blankets and all those things, or something else?
Ma'am, in today's era, Just there are few people, just they give money to some NGOs and sit back, they will be relaxed. See, I'm good, fine. Birthday, okay, let me pay a meal for a day to any some of the orphanage like that. I would suggest them, go there. You are paying, that is fine, but tell them that we will also join for lunch. Then they will prepare a nice way and sit with them, so that they will get a good food. Just paying the money and sitting back will not give the best to the people who is really required. I'm not telling anything wrong about NGOs, but you have to find the place where it is right one. And another thing is, get 2 packets of food. Just walk within your place 200 meter, there will be a needy people. Give it to them and see the enjoyment. Give the food and come back. You feel very happy. So first step is, first try yourself with 100 rupees, ma'am. For 100 rupees we can buy 2 food packets easily. 40 rupees and 10 rupees water bottle, we can easily give it. And another thing is education. Try to give education to the surrounded people. You know, some people, your servant daughter will be not able to pay fees, please pay it. For your surrounded people, start doing good things first. It's the first step towards, when you want
Charity
to do
begins at
charity
home.
begins at home. And also charity begins within our surrounded circumstances. So if you keep your surroundings well occupied and help them, and you can go out and give without knowing something. For 80g I pay 1 lakh, I'm sitting back in the home and I, oh, for 1 lakh I did good deeds. That is not a really a good service. It is also some good service, but that is not a real happiness you will get. Just spend 100 rupees and give it to the needy people. Take some, if they are studying, buy some notebooks and give it to the servant, or to the, within 200 meter we will find some people who is really in need. When we are buying dresses for us in during festival season, we get 4 dresses, 5 dresses. Buy one dress and go around some places, there would be a needy people, give it to them directly. That gives you a inner heart filled joy. That is invaluable, ma'am. In this era, I would suggest them to come forward. Youngsters also, they are doing, ma'am. They are well doing. But of course, when some natural disasters comes, they start doing. But it should be their habit, weekly once, monthly once, not in an occasion. It should come in their regular life as part of daily. We are doing exercise, weekly once we are going outing, monthly once we have some parties like that. Weekly ones or monthly ones we have to do some good deeds, small things, not I'm telling bigger ones, small things. Start with the small things and enjoy the taste of the flavor, then automatically you will do it. To tell, good deeds will come along with us.
With this, I would also like to understand the finance or the economics behind it, because at times, maybe for us it is not that much relevant, but for others it can be relevant. So how much do you spend for social service?
It's a difficult question you are posting on me.
You can give the answer
I,
in percentage form as well.
ma'am, there is no percentage format, ma'am. If I want, I'll do it. I never think of how much I'm spending.
Okay.
There is no limit. If I earn 100 rupees, I'll pay. I take 10 rupees for service or 20 rupees for, like that. I can't. Somebody in need 100 rupees, I'll give it. That is what earlier also we do it.
Okay.
But maybe earlier 50-50, now 100%. Whatever I need for my needy, I'll keep it. And for rest of the things, I will do service. So there is
Okay.
no percentage and all. Because my thing is totally different. because uh, I have many children across the world.
Correct.
So
We
my
have to take
family is
care.
very big.
Right.
So I have to give good things. Always, whoever I'm making to study, I'll just ask them one promise. Please try to give back the education to one child. I have given to you, no? Give it back to one. I just want to create that cycle.
Hmm.
So this definitely have an economic impact, ma'am. See, someone has helped me. That's the reason I'm here,
Correct.
and I'm following their footsteps. I'm trying to be 1% of them. My sir, Sivakumar sir, did numerous service to the society. It is uncountable. He gave education, he gave advice, he was a faculty of costing legend, and he's a mentor for many presidents of ICAI.
Wow.
I like that he was a legend, and he really had a lot of children to cry when he had a heaven about
It
a
was
few
quite
weeks
recent.
back.
Yeah.
Yes, very recent. So that's what I'm telling you, no. So following the steps of our mentors, I can't be like him, but I'm trying to be 1% of him because
Amazing.
I'm his favorite uh, student, and also he after the divination of my husband, he used to call me, You are my daughter. Don't care. God has some purpose in your life. Let it be. Give it back to the society. Do the service with full strength. Like that, he encouraged me. He want many girl children to get education because your parents can give you a partner, life partner, but this education is the real partner of a woman forever. Forever, the real partner of a woman is education. I repeat it because this is a very strong word, because I could able to sustain because of my education. My father took that decision that time. In our places, when we are 15, 16, they will get married and go off. Everyone was telling, why you are making the girl child to study? It's not a son boy.
Hmm.
My father said, let me give the education as a partner to her life. He himself knows that education is a forever partner to me.
Hmm.
So he's a visionary.
Definitely. Maybe like you, long years before itself,
Yes,
he.
and one of
Hmm.
the very favorite thing my husband will tell. No, sometimes I get upset, and whenever I feel depressed or something, my husband always say, even the Ganga water, if it's stagnant in one place, it would become ditch. Even a very simple water, when it is in a flow, it has a value. I don't want to be in stagnant in some place. You just be a flowing one.
Hmm.
That word was coming to my ears when I was broken into thousands of pieces. Pechi, don't be a stagnant. Don't be just be here. Don't stop here. You just flow, just flow. You have good purpose. God has some purpose. I'm within you. Don't worry. Like that, I was motivating myself, and I'm just living for helping others, ma'am.
Oh,
I
wow.
do believe that this is only a stepping stone for me in the social service. I want to create lot of impact to many children across the world. I
Definitely.
want to move forward because always my husband says that never stop, never be happy with someone you got. Yeah, all India first position I got. That's all. If you feel like that, then your success stops there. Never and ever get satisfied with what you have to make it as a stepping stone, and you have to move ahead, move ahead, move ahead. Like that only from the day one of my becoming a CA, uh, he made me to be what I am today. I think that many people will see that, and if they could take it in a positive way, yes. I just want to tell them, if you think you can achieve anything in this world. Without knowing who had said this, I just love this and I'm to this level. I just want to thank my parents, my brother, elder brother, my teachers, my and my all well wishers, mentors, and also I just want to dedicate not only this success forever, whatever I'm getting, to my lovable husband, Mr. Kannan, because he's the one. I'm just a Petchi, but inside me, I believe that Kannan was living in the deeds, whatever I'm doing.